Welcome to the stream! It is I, the Mwahaha! We're continuing where we left off. At the same time, we are, fucking... I have those. I do have those. And I thought about those. At the same time, I'm...
Leonhardt bottom?
Leonhardt? Yeah.
Those don't look bad. Dyed black.
Yeah, probably. See, these are just... Oh, maybe if I go like this. Hold on. Disable that. Oh, yeah, that's better. We're fucking around with glams, guys. I'm trying to find a glam for Tentalia. It has nothing to do with PK. We're just trying to find... Because I want to use that top that y'all just saw. But I'm struggling to find pants and shoes to go with it. Like, I have the gloves. I had the headpiece that I want. I have the gloves picked out. I just can't find pants and shoes that go well with it. It's hard.
Are we going for, like, boheme? Are we going for, like, casual? Are we going for, like...
I want cute and adorbs.
Cute and adorbs. Ah, my wheelhouse.
No, your wheelhouse? Your wheelhouse is whore. Is whore.
Crafty and glory. Oh my... Whoa. Those seem... Why are you so aggressive? Those are great. The median chosses? Jesus, those are aggressive.
Put them in there? Put them in there?
Huh?
Put them in there? You talking about the pants?
Yeah.
The Final Fantasy 16 ones?
Like, these are in my glamour chest, but it won't let me link them from my glamour chest. So
That's
I have
weird.
to...
Oh yeah, those. So I thought about using like the Scion Adventurers ones, the big old like armor plated ones. Yeah. I thought about using those, and it worked. It was, again, the problem was finding fucking pants.
So we liked the Tantalus breeches, yes.
The Tantalus or the Wake Doctors. Either one would work. The problem is I know I have the Wake Doctor. I don't know if I have the Tantalus. But both of them work. The Wake Doctor probably more so because I like how it has that little itty-bitty pouch on the side. So...
Okay, I'll work with that then. I'll see what I can come up with.
But anyway, continue on, guys. We're gonna while he fucks around with that for us, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Wonderful news, PK Thunder. Tataru contacted Sid on our behalf, and he is on his way here even as we speak. While we wait, I should like very much to hear what transpired at the Alliance Council. Would you be so kind, Cryo? Please be voice acted. Nope. As you know, the meeting was convened to discuss how best to respond to the recent events in Garlemald. According to intelligence from our Doman allies, the War of Succession rages on, and the Empire remains without a leader. Amidst the chaos, the Imperial Legion in the provinces have begun to move independently of the motherland. Our greatest concern to us is the Illard, a legion aligned with Lord Nerva. It appears they have received substantial financial backing from House Brutus. Brutus, aren't they the ones who took Yotsetsu and Asahi? This bodes well. Xenos' movements, meanwhile, remain shrouded in mystery. We're hoping that Thancred and Urianger will be able to shed some light on his activities when they return. Until such time as they do, the Allied leaders feel it would be unwise to interfere in the conflict, and so, thanks in part to the Imperial withdrawal from Gimlet, they have decided to turn their attention to the primal problem once more. Working with friendly factions among these beast tribes, they hope to reopen dialogue and explore new avenues of peace. Or for peace. Given the timing, I suspect they wish to put their respective houses in order ahead of the decisive clash with the Empire. Whatever their intent, this is not a problem easily solved. The Laminsons in particular struggle in their efforts, and Alfinod and Y'shtola have been called upon to aid them. So long as we're dealing with the Tempered, I'm afraid no amount of dialogue will avail us. But if we can develop treatment for tempering, then anything is possible. Which is why we must succeed. And on that cheery note, why not make yourselves comfortable in Dawn's Respite? I'll show Sid in as soon as he arrives. The Dawn's Respite. Dawn's Respite. Mansuya's Sabatons of Healing. Is that the ones I'm thinking of? Hold on. Try it on. Ooh. Ooh, and And those heels, though, darling. The heels,
Yeah.
darling.
But they come in casting. They come in casting, and they're dyeable.
Do you have the casting ones?
If you don't have them, I don't think I have the casting ones. You know where they come from, though?
Oh no, not the tower.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
the tower. I just realized what they were. Son of a bitch. How did you get those boots? They were impossible to find. The Tower of Zot. Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, they're phenomenal. I love them.
But they don't go with the pants.
Kind of, not really. I mean, like I said, they're dyeable, so you can dye them.
Yeah, because like if you look, like I didn't mean to zoom in on my crotch, but you know, I know it was an accident. It was just like hi, fat dick. So the top is kind of like a smooth texture, and then you have this like rougher texture for like the jean type texture, and then you have the smooth texture again. So it just
tiny metallic.
it clashes.
So that with a lot of the leathers I'm running into.
Right.
A lot of these shoes
so
leather.
I like the boots, but if we do the boots, we gotta change the pants. So potentially find a different pair of boots or a different pair of pants, and let me know.
You want like a shinier pair of pants? Or
Uh-huh.
Shinier pants. Okay. I mean,
I think the texture just needs to be smoother. The texture would just need to be smoother. The shininess, it doesn't need to be like outrageously shiny. If that makes sense. I'm gonna be in a cutscene. I'm not gonna be able to try anything on.
No, you're good. I'm just gonna keep picking. Don't worry. You do what you need to.
Sid! Forgive us for not coming to see you sooner, my friend. As you may have heard, we've had our hands full. In our defense, you are up rather early. I was under the impression you'd be slumbering a while longer. Oh, I would have been, had you not fulfilled your promise. I struggle with that idea. From where I stand, the secrets of traversing time and space seem exactly as unfathomable as they ever did. But if an alternate version of myself has already laid them bare, I dare say that frees me up to concentrate on other endeavors. Speaking of which, you wanted my help with something. What is it? Explains a dire situation to him. Well, a treatment for tempering. And for the next step, you need to find the password to this Allegan's report. Just so, with nary a clue to guide us, we could be here forever and still not guess correctly, and thus we turn to you. Well, I'd love to say that we could help you, so I will. Once suitably configured, a Magitek terminal should make short work of identifying the password. I knew I could rely on you. Now, anticipating that it might be of use, I took the liberty of borrowing a tombstone from Rambros. It contains an Allegan directory. Good thinking. I'll transfer the information to the terminal and set it to work right away. Looks like it's finished. Let's see. Freedom. The password is freedom. Short and simple, just as I said. Would you care to do the honors, Your Highness? I would, milady. Demi, leave him alone. He's resting. He's had a long couple of days. You gotta leave him be. Node. Open the report entitled Icon Corruption. An overview. Password, freedom. Password accepted. Bloop. Opening report. Demi, leave him be. This report seeks to provide an overview of the mechanism by which icons corrupt and bind men to their will. The phenomenon we call corruption refers to the alteration of the aether and the soul. Give me just a second, guys. Work is calling. Then we're back! It's a very quick question. Alright. Said aether ordinarily exists in equilibrium, no one element being more prominent than the other. But when a subject is exposed to the aether of an icon, this changes, their soul taking on the properties of the entity in question. Who the fuck is that? Oh, Sephiroth. Okay. By way of an example, exposure to the aether of the fiend Sephiroth would cause a subject's aether to become aligned with the element of earth. As a consequence, the subject would attain heightened affinity with Earth's aspected magics, as well as preternatural levels of endurance. Repeated exposure would further enhance these traits, ultimately altering the subject's very flesh into a baby Sephiroth. The changes undergone by the subject are not solely attributable to the element alignment, however. Further testing has determined that the subject's soul becomes umbrally charged or stagnant during this process. This stagnation of the soul has an effect of diluting the sense of self, rendering the subject vulnerable to the will of the icon, the thoughts of whom come to consume their entire existence. In this manner do the corrupted become worshippers of the icon, their prayers serving to further empower the entity. Having discerned the mechanism of icon corruption, my colleagues and I set out to develop a material capable of shielding one from its effects, an endeavor in which we were successful, albeit at a great cost. In the course of testing, many of my assistants, good men and women, all fell victim to corruption, and in accordance with protocol, they were summarily put to death. I subsequently submitted a proposal to investigate potential cures for corruption, but it was rejected, deemed non-essential by Lord Amon. Though I knew it would be fruitless, I protested the decision, and for my impertinence, I have been stripped of rank and title, and will shortly be expelled from this facility. In all likelihood, this report will be expunged from the archives. Nonetheless, I recorded it in hopes that one day someone will undertake to do that which I could not, and find a cure for the victims of iconic corruption. End recording. So literally like an utterly useless piece of information we just got. Not even the Allegans were able to find a cure, or rather, were not given the chance to do so. One cannot help but wonder what motivated Lord Amon's decision. More importantly, this confirms that stagnation of the soul is indeed the problem, and Angelo can remedy that. True, yet were we simply to reanimate a tempered soul, I fear it would do not to diminish the individual's fanatical faith. Indeed, it may well intensify it. No, we would somehow need to suppress the primal's hold over the subject at the same time, or risk them remaining risk them ever remaining its thrall. There's no point in reviving their souls unless we can restore their sense of self. Only we could make them remember who they are. But of course, memory transference, the process has the effect of compartmentalizing memories, separating them into manageable bundles, if you will. By adapting the technique, it may be possible to achieve selective reanimation. That is, limit the effects to only those memories that existed prior to tempering. Though, thus restoring the sense of self, we could theoretically drown out the incitements of false faith which had come to dominate the individual's thoughts. I see. The theory seems sound, and our experience treating the light corrupted would help us to identify suitable memories for reanimation. But are you confident that you can adapt memory transference as required? I seem to recall your attempts to do so while trying to bring us home culminated in literal bloodletting. They did, you are right. Despite my best efforts, I could not recreate the mechanism, and I concede that the rather clumsy compromise I reached would not provide the basis for a cure. Then perhaps it's better that we consider another approach. Your doubts are understandable, but this time I believe we have reason to be confident. You see, nodes such as this were built with the ability to simulate magics, which leads me to believe that they may be capable of performing simulations of the transference technique. If so, we would be able to conduct a year's worth of tests within a space of a few days. In theory, it would be no different from how we identified the password, but it'll take more calculating power, a lot more. I honestly couldn't say whether our equipment could be up to the task. Tell me, Sid, why do you suppose Owen locked his report behind a password? To keep it from prying eyes, of course. Why else? Wait, a password that could be guessed by anyone with leisure in a dictionary wouldn't keep it from a person minded to look. No, he wanted this report to be seen by those who strive for freedom. Not unlike the members of a certain distinguished engineering collective, I believe their motto was freedom through technology, or some such. You two, round up as many Magitech terminals as you can find and bring them to the workshop. Right away, Chief. Things are about to get very busy. Lucky we have you to help, eh? No, I don't want to talk to Graha. Or the node. Talk to Sid. Right. While Grahatia and I configure the terminals, I want the rest of you to procure supplies. Namely ceruleum to fuel the terminals and ice shards to keep them cool. The more we have of both, the better. Leave the ice shards to me. I'll round up some adventurers and go on a gathering spree. In that case, I'll trust PK Thunder and Alize with the ceruleum. Here's your promissory note for each of you. Take them to the Skyskill Manufactory in Ishgard and the ceruleum processing plant in Danilin. The people there will give you what you need. Yours is well-known face in the Holy See, I believe. If it's all the same to you, I'll head to Danilin. Okay. And I know you sent some stuff, so let's take a look. The taffetia loincloth. It clips really bad with the boots.
Does it?
Oh, really bad.
I think it clips pretty bad on Hrothgar because of their stance.
It could.
When I wore it, it didn't clip that bad.
It didn't? Okay.
No.
I have those too, though. But see, and then the color's way off. I just tried to dye it too.
Yeah, it doesn't dye the back, but it dyes the front. Which, I mean, that's alright. It's good to have a little bit of something a little off. Otherwise, it all looks the same.
If it was purple, it'd be one thing. But gray?
Well, you're just going to have to wait till Dawn Trail. Those are the... then switch back to the pants.
I'm going to have to find them. Hold on.
I'll find them.
I got them. They're right here. Alright, so there's those.
And then try those on.
The appointed shoes. Those are good. I'm gonna have to dye everything though, just because.
Yeah, just to keep it the same.
Yeah. It's not horrible.
No. And again, we're not looking for this on
Yeah, it's not on him. That's why I'm like, I'm taking like what I'm seeing with a grain of salt a little bit, because I have to, understand that it's gonna look a little different.
Yeah. And like I said, because you've got a smaller frame with Tantali, I
Oh,
think the
much
Taffin
smaller
will
set. Much smaller frame. Much smaller.
I don't know if I have to check and see if something.
This dude's name is Shadow Steve.
Is not tender.
Shadow Steve. Extend in the Sky Seal Manufactory. What is it you require? So you are after ceruleum. In that case, please present the note to our engineer at the airship landing. He shall be glad to assist you. The airship landing, you say? And that guy's name is Little Snoopy. Where's the airship landing? Do you remember? It's right there.
Where?
And
it's by
Ishgard, yeah.
It's by the
Astrologians.
Astrologians, yeah.
Ceruleum, you've come to the right man. Fair warning there. The price has shot up on account of the uncertainty with the Empire. So I hope you've got the coin. Well, now, a promissory note from the Ironworks. Don't see many of these. Not that it's a problem. It's as good as gold to me.
My friend, after the disappointment of not seeing you in Alamigo, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places. As you may have heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem. To that end, have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course. Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find. I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards, won't you? But tell me, what business brings you to our fair city?
I need ceruleum. And a lot of it.
A cure for tempering. You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed. Very well. You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it. In this matter, you may count on Ishgard's full support.
With the fur.
Bark, bark, mother trucker. What you guys building here? It's the very first supercomputer. Couldn't you not tell? Takes up a whole room. Alisa's asleep. Oh, it looked like she was.
Oh, who would have thought cerulean weighed so much? Serves me right for being stubborn, I suppose. I should have just done what you did and accepted help.
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance. Ha! Some people have all the luck.
We have also succeeded in configuring the tunnels, thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
Ah, Nero.
It's been a while, hero. You seem surprised to see me. Lest you misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for temporary. But if you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Allegans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved. Is that not right, Garland?
Ask Jessie. She was the one who hired you. All I know is you're an employee of the Ironworks now, so you'll bloody well earn your keep.
He's like, I'm your boss, bitch.
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel, not only across dimensions, but through time. Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. 9 parts to Garland's 1. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work. Just the part that's beyond you.
Whatever you say, Garland.
Right. If everyone's ready, let's begin.
And it's powered on. Bum, da, da, dun. It didn't blow up. Yay! No explosions. We didn't kill the town.
All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic. Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
Take this opportunity to put your feet up. It may take a while.
Damn it. It's overloading.
Chief! She won't last much longer!
We'll have to shut it down.
Wait! We're close! So very close!
Oh.
Well, this is going swimmingly. Please, a moment longer. I beg you. There!
I was able to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
I like how we're in an enclosed room.
She'll never run again.
we're in an enclosed room, there's all this smoke, and we're not all in here dying of, you know,
The fault is mine.
smoke inhalation.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. It may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at. This, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
Thank you.
Well, we've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
Ooh, more stuff to wear. Hold on. Where do we... Signifers cutlets? Where did I try those? Sabatons of healing.
Yeah.
That's the Mansuyas. Where did I try those?
Casual boots.
Casual boots. Here we go. I think that's... No, it's not
Casual
one.
boots.
Try on. Those don't look half bad.
No.
With the Wake Doctor pants.
And
I like the
think
white
with
trim that they
Tantali,
have on the bottom too.
I think that would look really good with Tantali.
Oh, absolutely. High hose half boots.
High house.
Whatever.
They got a bit of a heel.
They do have a heel. I like
again
it.
with Tantali.
Of course, yeah. I like that. I like the
So-
the thing. Hold on, let me go disable die. Disable die, because that kind of matches up now. That's not bad. I like it.
Okay. So
I kind of like it on him. Not even gonna lie.
Oh,
The
no.
problem is I don't have the Wake Doctor. Well, not those boots. I was talking about the other ones. If there was boots like
yeah,
these that
no,
didn't
no.
have the heel
Casual
on them,
boot?
the
Casual boots, honestly, with him as his breakdancing monk, they
yeah.
look real good. That would make a hell of an outfit for him.
Oh, it would. Yeah,
I like
look
those
at that.
a lot.
Just like this. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I would just have to do something about his gloves. I don't have any. I don't have like a whole lot of gloves set off to the side. The issue too is I don't have the Wake Doctor bottoms, so I'd have to find different pants because for him,
Oh.
and the
we're not
casual
doing
boots.
anything.
I'd have to find casual boots. I'd have to find Wake Doctor bottoms, and then I could go buy the martial art thing. But, yeah. Anyway,
But we're not talking about him. We're talking about Tantali.
correct. At long last, we have our cure. In theory, at any rate, we cannot be certain until such time as we put it to the proof. But I am quietly confident. Well, if we're to test on someone, then I suggest Gabu. His symptoms are relatively mild. As long as you exercise due caution. Yes, as long as we exercise due caution, it will be fine. Without further ado, then let us make for Limsa. We've kept Gabu waiting long enough. To the Limsa, Limsa, bum 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 bum.
I'll pin those two sets of boots.
Where are we going? I think the aft castle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Limsa, always so busy.
So many people.
I'd have to try it on, but I could also do the Mikote loincloth, which is the starting pants. I could attempt
Yeah.
those. I don't actually have those. I have to
Those are
figure out where to.
easy get, though.
I have to figure out where to go get them at, but I don't actually have them.
So cheap. I'll take you to a little hole in the wall in Gridania. I'll get you some.
I'll take you to a hole in the wall in Gridania.
I know exactly.
Far
where to get all
Eastern
that.
Maiden's bottoms. So this Mikote right here is wearing the Lawless Enforcer's jacket. I have no idea where you'd get that at. What kind of gloves you wearing? Probably nothing, right? False nails. I want to get the false nails, not gonna lie.
False nails.
Far Eastern Maiden's bottoms. Yeah, it just says false nails. And casual boots. Would you looky there? Kind of top. Griffin skin eye patch. Huh.
What was those other boots that we called? They were.
Well, this is the moment of truth. I'll have our hosts bring Gabu to us at once.
Anything else standing out, or just those two so far?
Apologies.
So
for
far.
that.
Okay.
Gabu, have you been good?
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him.
It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
Fancy meeting you here.
Alphino Yushtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment? Using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul. Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the temporary. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
By doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether. And, as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
Excellent. With your permission then, let us begin.
Yes, this will do.
They're like, good, because we're fucking exhausted.
And now, it's my turn.
See, and this is why people thought Time Mage was going to be a thing, because look at the circles around him.
Tis done.
No small amount indeed.
Well, We seek to go where even the Allegans did not. It was never like to be easy. The rest is up to you, Alize. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one. I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
We'll bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
Twould seem our part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
I'm about to start the quest here in just a second. Well, it seems a good spot as any to have a rest. Oh, but it's gonna do a cutscene, of course. I like how in the cutscenes it shows Limsa's like at a dead, empty place when it's the busiest city-state. People still struggle to log into this place.
For years, Eorzea has labored to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alize refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation. However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
Don't tell me. Tell her.
I should, I know. Yet, despite my good intent, I have the feeling that I would only succeed in incurring her ire. Alize, are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
And there he is. Gabu has been cured of primal tempering.
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan. But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always. So I tried to focus on their faces. Theirs and yours. Alize's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
Your hopes reached Gabu. They helped him to hold on.
I'm so proud of you, Gabu.
I couldn't have done it without you, Alize. you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them?
Yes, we can. All of them.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether. And while Alize was able to heal Gabu alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms. Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence. All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gabu, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
Then the next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn. She's stubborn, haughty,
eccentric,
irascible, laconic, annoying. And her name is Master Matoya, the real one.
I have to go now, Gabu. But the people here will look after you, right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
All right. Thank you, Alize. Thank you.
All right. Next. Like master, like pupil. As she will be at the pains to remind me, I have not paid Master Matoya a visit since returning to the first, but this seems as good a time as any. Come, let us make for the cave. You're like, oh, I heard that it's almost here. Let me log in.
Oh no, you said you were getting close, so I figured I'd change.
Where am I going for this again? Idleshire, that's right. I couldn't remember where I was supposed to go. Okay, okay. Man, I want to fix something. Fixed. She's so far away. This is another one of those places that's massive, but this one has 0 crystals. You literally have to do an area transition. You have to be in. You have to teleport to Idleshire, leave Idleshire, and then go wherever you need to go by, preferably by flight. If you don't have flight out here, sheesh. How did you get here? By foot, son of a bitch. You know you could have taken the car, son of a bitch. I take it you are ready to bear witness to the joyous reunion of master and pupil? Very well.
every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away, and for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you set your heart on staying.
Yes.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar, Yashtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the first, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
She's like, why would you tell her that? And then she looks back, she's like, hi.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
Indeed.
I was just like, you're stupid.
Devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
How remiss of me. Grahatir is my name, and I'm proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits. Do you have a bad back or something?
You have a bad back or something? At least, boy.
I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. It is an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
I don't know if y'all can hear it.
Enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day.
Oh, is he done? Oh, he's done. Alistair was snoring. I was like, I don't know if y'all can hear him. He's right underneath me. I'm gonna see if my camera will reach. Hold on. I'm trying to like get the angle. There he is. There he is. He's the good boy. And then
How's he doing now?
he's doing better. And there's Demi laying next to him. She hasn't left him alone since he got home. But yeah, he's doing a lot better. He's got a mountain of medication I gotta give him every day, but yeah, but he's doing better. He's sleeping a lot right now, though. He's, aside from when he ate, he's been just sleeping since he got home. Explains what epoxy is.
So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Ah, to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create porkses with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we collapsed before we reached double figures. But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother porksy, as it were.
For those wondering, you can get Matoya's hat.
Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
But the only way to get it is to purchase... Is it the second book or the first book? I think it's the second. Yeah, you have to purchase Encyclopedia Eorzea. It's hard to buy them sometimes because they sell out a lot. But you can purchase them on Amazon. You can purchase them from the Square Enix store. Basically, it's well, exactly what I just said. It's an encyclopedia about the game, from artwork to lore, everything in between. And purchasing it inside of the book, there's a code, an item code, and you get something. I can't remember what the first book gave you, but the second book gives you Matoya's hat. It's the only way to get it. Minion, yeah. I think the second book gives you, or the third book gives you a minion too. If I'm not mistaken. Huh?
I think it's Fortunal.
Oh, yeah, it is. Alright, off to my old workshop then. Everything required to make your familiar is there. That may be, but no one has set foot in there since the Exodus. I dread to imagine what has become of it. Oh, there's sure to be a handful of feral familiars and mayhap a monster or two, but nothing to trouble the likes of you. You could consider cleaning up the place payment for my help. Fine, we'll do it. Good girl. Now, if there is no other objections, I suggest you run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of my pierogies ahead to let you into the workshop. You need only tell him who you are. One can't be too careful after all. Off you go. Where am I going? Is that outside? I gotta go back outside. Yeah. For those wondering, and we saw the cutscene a long time ago, that is Alexander, the raid, and as you complete the stages of the raid, he gets further and further out of the water. The reason I'm telling you instead of just like showing it to you is because doing raids is time consuming. The only raids that I would think that I think we could do, that I would want to do maybe even, with PK would be the Eden raids maybe, and then Thalia, because Thalia is in theory would be good for lore things, because you learn about the 12 and stuff like that. But all things that happen later on. Oh, this is where Matoya's relic is. I don't know why I thought it was inside of the place that we were already in.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah, I thought it was inside of her cave. Greetings, Ribbit, and welcome to my mistress's relict. Pearl Rogo is my name, and I am honored to be your guide. Within you will find a space dedicated to the making of familiars, along with a cavern where the requisite ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, the place has not been played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and will, I regret, be in some disarray. But rest assured, my brothers and I shall see to it that you do not lose your way. Now then, Ribbit, only say the word, and I will show you in. Matoya's Relict. Now accessible. Alright.
Don't forget to kick a Renthi and actually invite me.
Yeah. Oh, I invited him to my friends list instead of inviting him to the party.
Wow.
My bad.
Work.
It works, but still, that's not what I was trying to do. Oh, they're doing the world fate out here.
Oh. Odin showed up the other day when I was fake grinding in
Odin, yeah.
area.
Yeah.
Crowd.
You gotta search for his ass, though.
Yeah, he was
He'll show up in any of the
so
shrouds.
Many people were dead. So many people were dead around him.
Oh yeah, he's not an easy fate.
He was just murking people. If I was anything other than my blue mage, I'd have been resin folks left, right, and center.
To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients.
I'd have like popped in, slapped a fucking dot on his ass, and been like,
Listen
okay,
well to what the proverbials say.
here comes some reses. Boom.
I like the music in here too.
You like a lot up here. I gotta remember to repair my gear because some people just aren't cool enough to have crafters.
Yeah, mine just gotta get repaired every now and then too. Where's the other guy? Oh, here he comes.
I hit the wrong button. Fuck.
I've pulled one. Never mind. Don't forget what?
I wonder if Abel ever got those boots.
Oh.
In Pagleton, he was hunting those boots, remember?
Yeah, he was searching for them for a while. I would imagine so. Oh, damn, I was trying to activate my skill. Sonny of Ziggy. let you know when I pop my damage buff. And go. Oh, the black mage doesn't know.
Oh no, that's actually gonna kill him.
It's going to because he doesn't know. If he stays right there, it'll work this time, though. There you go.
Well, it's gonna disappear no matter what.
Yeah.
I fucking covered his ass. He
Replica
wasn't dying today.
elemental. Hold on. Ooh, Eureka replica vendor lets me buy a new replica the instant I get a step. Yeah, that's how it's always been.
He's been working on it.
Yeah. I don't want the Eureka weapons though. Like, some of them look pretty cool. Like, don't get me wrong. But I'm more interested in getting the mount out of Eureka, the little orb. Like the glowing orb. I'm sorry if I dragged mine through somebody. But my life is more important than yours. That's how this works. Damage buff is up. I was trying to greed for it, but I wasn't sure. The heirloom boots of Fanding and the ring of Fanding. I saw the frog just running past him, and I thought it was you. I was like, man, not even gonna attack him, huh? Fuck that aggro, I guess.
Well, the frog's like, for your safety, please stick near me, and then he just dips past all the enemies. I'm like, you're an ass clown.
Well, that's what I thought you were doing, too. I was like, because I thought it was you. I was like, damn.
Yeah. No aggro. We just sneaky.
No aggro, full send.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like this thing will drop until we're done here anyway. Could have moved it while we were done.
Right. hope is a hope. Stand over here. Somebody's gonna need to. Got it.
I kind of wonder what that OTK looks like.
I mean,
I've ever seen it fail.
I don't think I've ever seen it fail either. Right here.
And then he's gonna put things over our heads. And then he's gonna do it again this time. I get sick.
Damage buff is on. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know that's what was going on. That was my bad.
I didn't either. I had to blink for a while, so I had to go
One more to go. Oh man. didn't know you rotated them. I was watching my hotbar. That's my bad.
That's I just thought I'd tell you because it's one of the stupidest things ever.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know you can rotate it.
Yeah. And that's kind of important. You don't want to get barfed on.
Well, it helps because, like, you do have direction. It gives you a little bit extra DPS.
The cutscene.
Right then. Let's get this over with.
There she is. The mother Porksy.
Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
Porcine porcelain. Mother Porksy. Damage buff is on. No, I jumped out too early. No, son of a bitch.
Don't run towards her, don't run towards her.
It's been a minute since I've been here.
What's your favorite dungeon?
I know most of the mechanics. I just, like I said, it's been a process.
What? How did I get blown? Dead.
Oh
What did
no!
I get hit with?
Father hell! Oh, that's a tank buster. I'm dead. I live.
Still alive. I think that was horseshit. What did I get hit with?
You're not my child, but I will raise you. a second, just because we're about to get pushed. Damage buff is up. Oh, poor piggy. Poor piggy. We're so excited about fighting piggies. Calm him. The Jacket of Maiming, which is not bad at all. Pass. Bye-bye. A bit of spice makes it more fun. And just like that, it's back up.
There we are, quite tame.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more. That should suffice.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some corpses. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy.
Looking at you, Stola.
A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Latoya? I don't
Rubs it in her face.
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone. We're a step closer to our goal.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
In addition to the Porksies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
Lest you wonder, Master Matoya has returned to her cave with Y'shtola. They are as peas in a pod, are they not? You may not enter Matoya's relic with the trust system. Well then, my friends, let us return to Limsa and deliver the good news to the Admiral. A word to the officer in Bulwark Hall should be sufficient to secure us an audience. But, with that being said, we'll go to Limsa. Alright guys, that is going to do it for today. I do have work in the AM, so till next time. Appreciate y'all coming by and joining us for Matoya's Relic, and we will see y'all in the near future. Bye-bye.